What's up, storytellers? Jared with an I here. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to synchronize clips within Final Cut Pro X. And really the reason for this video is because for the longest time, I have been using Pluralize to synchronize clips together for years, right? But with the latest Final Cut Pro update, there are just some complications between Pluralize and Final Cut Pro. So I needed a solution to use in the meantime until that software gets fixed. So that is how I stumbled upon synchronizing clips in Final Cut Pro X. And honestly, it's super easy. And I felt like I should share that information with you guys as well. So if you are new here, this channel is all about giving you the confidence to lean into a full-time career as a wedding filmmaker. So if you like today's video, it would mean so much if you consider subscribing. All right, guys, now that we are in Final Cut Pro, I'm gonna walk you through my process on how to synchronize your wedding clips. So generally the first step that I like to do, and I've already done this, is just create a keyword for, let's say this is the ceremony, or maybe it's the first look, or maybe it's the reception or speeches, whatever it is that you need to synchronize. You want to have a keyword collection built out with all of those clips that you're trying to synchronize inside of that folder. So as you can see, I have all of my ceremony clips inside the ceremony category. I have the visuals, and I also have the audio. So this is going to be extremely important to make sure that you have all of the files inside of this folder. Make sure that you are highlighting the correct video files. All right, so really all I'm going to do, I'm going to take my ceremony cam A. I'm going to come down here to cam B. And all of the other corresponding clips, I'm just going to scrub through real quick just to make sure. Yep, those are all ceremony, ceremony, ceremony. And then I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to highlight all the ones that I need to add to this sequence. All right, and now that I have my video clips selected, I'm going to come down here and select my audio, which is just two source files, the officiant and the groom. And then I'm just going to right click or control click if you're using the trackpad, and I'm going to come down to synchronize clips. I'm going to click that, and then I'm just going to change my settings. I'm going to title this ceremony. Make sure that my video format is in 4K. For the rate, I want to go ahead and change this to 24. Since I do shoot in 60, I want to make sure the playback is in 24. Use audio for synchronization, disable audio components on AV clips. All that checked is fine. And yep, now everything looks good. And I'm going to come down here and push OK. And Final Cut is going to do its thing. And it may take a minute depending on how many files you are trying to synchronize together. So once it's done, we will hop right back in. All right, and once Final Cut has finished synchronizing your clips, you will find a sequence right here. You can double click and you can find all of your synced files with the corresponding audio right inside a new timeline. And now that Final Cut has finished synchronizing, you have all of your files in a new timeline synced up with the appropriate audio files. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it is a super simple process. Again, some of the files might not fully transfer over, but again, I think this is doing a great job for what it is utilizing. I mean, I have just a mixed bag of files here. I mean, with the GH5, the C100, the R6, the C70, and really all of my main clips are here and synchronized, which is a great starting point for me. All right, guys, well, that is the end of this week's video. I know it was super short. I just wanted to offer some insight into how to synchronize these files with inside Final Cut Pro X. So thank you guys again for sticking around. If you found this video helpful or valuable in some way, it would mean so much if you consider subscribing. So until next time, keep creating and telling beautiful stories. Peace.